Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? We're finna check out Joe No's video on the gameplay reveal. Y'all know he's at Community Day, so he probably has something to say that we don't know about. I think he's reacting to everything that was in the trailer, so we're gonna see what he has to say, man. Go drop a like on Joe No's video, drop a like on my video, subscribe, comment, everything. Turn on this bell right here, man. Thank you. Nah, for real, we're checking out everything you can think about. 2K27 is getting on the YouTube today. Will be posted today. Might save some videos for later on during the week, kinda until the builder drops. Because the builder will be on the mobile. We will be able to get in the builder on your phone. Hopefully they add it to the PC, because we're gonna do a stream about that, making some builds. Y'all can hop in there, request builds. We'll make them whatever you want to do. But anyway, let's get into this video, man. I'm not gonna cut too much. Y'all can pause during the video. I'm gonna talk about what I think is important. Let's go.
The NBA 2K27 gameplay reveal is here. We're jumping straight into it, and then afterwards we're going to read through the courtside report with a lot more details. Like I said, that's in text, though. We have to read through it. We're going to go through the video first, where we actually can see the gameplay. So make sure y'all drop a like on the video, and if you're looking for free NBA 2K27 game codes and VC codes, the link to my Instagram is down below. I'm doing a ton of giveaways over there. Definitely go drop a follow. Let's get straight into this.
After this, I gotta go eat, bro. I'm starving. We've been grinding out the content today, though. Gameplay looks good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I gotta text.
Yo, this is Tyrese Maxey, and it's time for a new NBA 2K.
I'm going to try not to pause too much, obviously, because, you know, we want to get through this, but I don't know if y'all saw the coverages are different up here at the top. Semi-open coverage.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of different coverage options now.
Yo,
they added mellow balls low cut now. The trailer didn't have it.
Yo, this is Tyrese Maxey, and it's time for a new NBA 2K27 gameplay courtside report.
The meter's different with the tempo, because you got to time the timing and the tempo.
And give you a first look at gameplay. Let's get it, Mike.
Thanks, Tyrese. Female? My player?
Yeah, we already know all that. But this is what I want to talk about. That clip.
Get it, Mike. Wang is here to show you the
I want to talk about something in this clip.
And give you a first.
Y'all know how the dunk meter is. This 2K. Watch how it is.
Let's
now.
get it, Mike.
Okay, so she's gonna go for the dunk, and in 2K26, when you go for the dunk, if somebody is close to you, the meter doesn't change. So they can be close to you. Your meter starts off small, and it stays small. It doesn't open back up. So in 2K27, as you can see, when she starts, the contest is coming, so the meter is obviously not as big as it should be. But now that she's about to finish her animation, the meter widens because the contest ends up not being there. And at the end of the dunk, you see, you literally can't miss that. So that's a W ad, though, because that is not like that in 2K26 at all.
Thanks, Tyrese.
Yeah, the female my players. If y'all don't check that out, we will have female my players. They will not have a cap on their attributes. It will be just the same playing field as the male, except for you can be a female. That's what you want. That's W. I think it's a cool ad, though. NBA Live 19 had that. It was fire.
If this is the park? Thanks, Tyrese.
You know, Joe. We know you know. So you should know that we know that you know.
Gameplay in NBA 2K27 strives for the most balanced
contact dunk of doom and despair.
Thanks, Tyrese. Gameplay in NBA 2K27 strives for the most balanced experience, with enhancements on both ends of the floor, all powered by ProPlay. From meaningful new offensive tools and animations to reworked defensive systems for a more rewarding experience.
Crazy block.
ProPlay continues to push the limits of authenticity in NBA 2K with its...
This is that step-through shot they added. I'm just gonna say, hold on, let me check, make sure my camera's right, because it looks funny right now. It looks like it's facing not towards me type shit. Hold on. Nah, that should be a little bit better. Okay, yeah. This step-through shot, here, I'll let you watch it again.
Rewarding experience. ProPlay continues to push the limits of authenticity.
That's a new feature that they added. That's a step-through shot. I don't think it's going to work online, honestly. That is boxed in the park.
Advanced machine
We're being
learning
real.
capabilities. When players take the court in 2K27,
layups look
they'll see heightened
stupid
fidelity
good.
in animations and the evolution of real-time adjustments. As players around the league find new ways to create separation, we're finding new ways to innovate. Players of all skill levels will benefit from improvements to rhythm shooting, expanded dribbling customization, realistic layup gathers and ankle breakers, and a revamped takeover system. Let's
Hop
dive
step
in.
dunk.
Step through up and under.
Shea, Ant, and Luca have become masters of the step through up and under, freezing defenders and getting separation for clean looks. For the first time, you can now replicate that in 2K27.
I don't see that working in the park, I'm
If
being
you're
honest.
driving to the basket, in the post, or sizing up a defender,
The
perform a
hop
pump
step
fake,
look good.
and then push
The
the
hop
post
step
stick in one
look
of 5
good.
directions to trigger a step-through layup or jumper in the corresponding direction. Signature up and unders from players like Donovan Mitchell have been captured via Pro Play to bring these moves to life.
I'm going to be dropping tutorials on all the step throughs, all the animations on TikTok, YouTube, Shorts. Probably combining it into a long form video too, bro. Y'all check it out, bro.
And add a brand new
27
weapon
drops
to
on the
your offensive
26th. We'll
arsenal.
be dropping videos on the 26th. Possibly making my first build on the 26th as well.
If the green windows on these step throughs are the same as normal jump shots, I mean, like, obviously we don't know what difficulty this is on, but this registered solid contest, and the green window is pretty damn big. Now, obviously, like, it could be on rookie, so who knows? But if the green window on these step throughs are the same as normal jump shots, that is going to be really, really effective, I think. Like,
I don't think
because
so.
think about it, you play great defense, you wall up, and you're anticipating a shot. He pump fakes, and then he completely steps 3 feet to the side. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how people use this. I mean, immediately I just think like a 7'4" my player in the park with high shooting, and he pump fakes, and you pretty much have to,
That's true. If they do jump at the shot, then you do the step through, that would be an elite move. I didn't think about that, I'm gonna be honest.
you know,
But a defender just walled up, I don't think that you're ever gonna get a step through to work on that.
be right on him, or even, I mean, depending on how the contest system is in 2K26, he definitely had to jump to get a contest, and then he's able to just like pivot back the other way 3 feet, 4 feet. He's 7'4". Like, I mean, that's gonna be interesting. We'll have to see how that plays out.
I hope the contest system has to be good, bro. I love the new
In
dynamic layup
2K27,
thing.
the dynamic layup engine makes it so no two layups look identical. As players
Fire.
drive through the lane and contort in the air, their movements will reflect their signature style and finishing capabilities. High-rated finishers will benefit the most from this new engine. When a shot blocker is closing in, the system will automatically adjust a finisher's shooting hand to maneuver the ball out of reach. The better the player's rating, the more capable they are of making those mid-air adjustments. Advanced gathers like Euros and hop steps have been
That was a bump.
they are of making those
Just
mid-air
saying, that's a
adjustments.
bump still.
Advanced gathers like Euros and hop steps have been
26 is a
decoupled
bump.
from the finish for 2K27. Rather than being locked into a preset animation, the dynamic layup engine automatically selects the most appropriate in-air finish for the situation. Gather resolutions are now logic-based, so when a high-rated finisher is attacking a weaker defender, they'll easily slip by. But if the shooter is going up against a high-rated defender, there's a higher chance they'll get jammed up, stripped, or blocked.
I like that, I ain't gonna lie.
Layups coming back. Layups gonna be effective again. I mean, the last 2K, I'd say that they were super effective, that people really used like a variety of layups. I think is like 2K24, when people were doing scoopers and the D-book floater. It would be cool to see layups come back as like something you see a lot of people
The scoops
utilizing,
used to be
but
crazy.
it all depends how it actually plays out in terms of gameplay.
This year, we've added another layer of skill to dunking. All dunk attempts must now be timed with the dunk meter. For 2K27, the dunk meter evaluates defensive positioning from the start of the dunk attempt through the finish. Slashers who beat their defender will see a green window that expands accordingly based on how open it is. But if they get caught by a late closeout after a clean
That
takeoff,
speed boost is
based on how
crazy.
open it is. But if they get caught
And
by a
that's
late
Giannis, by the way.
closeout after a clean takeoff,
That's Giannis,
the
by
green
the way,
window
at
will tighten,
6'11".
making it tougher to complete the dunk.
For my dribblers, y'all know, bro.
So
I'm a dribbler.
basically saying it will expand and shrink all the way through. But like last year, it would only shrink, it wouldn't expand. But now you can see, like here, it's small. But because the defender is behind him and it's freaking Giannis, probably has what, like 90 something dunk. It expands as he gets closer to the rim. Once it, like right here, the defender is kind of on his side, but then ends up sliding onto, where is it when it starts to expand? Then he ends up behind him and it expands. Interesting. All right, moving on. Dribble customization.
This is my
Show
favorite
off
thing
your-
they've added. By the way, I love dribbling. That's my favorite part of the game. I think dribbling is what sets you apart from everybody else on the court, because not everybody can get in there and do some of these crazy dribble moves, which takes hours of learning how to do. A lot of people don't have the time. A lot of people don't want to. A lot of people think it's trash. This is my favorite part of the game, so this is huge.
Crossovers, jab steps, signature size ups, and more with expanding dribbling customization in 2K27. Signature dribbling packages have been broken out
Insane.
into individual moves.
So
I know Hezi is at the community today. Hezi is finna have a field day with this. I guarantee 90% of his time is right in this screen right here.
a lot of people were asking for more customization in your dribble moves. Like before, like your escape package would have like 3 different, depending on what type of escape you did. But now look at it. Behind the back escape, between the legs escape, hesitation escape, crossover escape. Like just from your escape, you can choose 4 different individual dribble moves, as opposed to before it was just you choose your escape package, and if you chose, for example, right here, Trae Young escape, you would have Trae Young crossover, hezi, between the legs, and behind the back escape. So now everything is broken down, which one, for more casual players, that's going to be really overwhelming, but like for the people that really like to dribble, like that's going to be nice to really be able to really customize every single potential move that you can do. You already know Steezo and some of them other boys are gonna go crazy, bro. Holy.
Facts.
Okay.
So players can personalize every aspect of their arsenal. Mix and match Kyrie's
Alright, keep you interrupted, but we back.
over with Trae Young's hesitation move and experiment with endless animation combinations. Be sure to check out the Gameplay Courtside Report blog to see the full list of animation categories.
We're gonna read that after this.
There are several exciting updates on offense this year, including new advanced controls. In 2K27, you can perform breakdowns while moving. Just hold the right trigger and flick up on the Pro Stick to perform that player's signature dribble combo
Ooh, that's
while
a
driving
crazy
against the
layup.
defender. You can also throw no-look passes by holding R1 and flicking the Pro Stick at your intended teammate. Finishing alley-oops now feels more intuitive. The button you press corresponds to the direction of the pass, so reading the play tells you exactly what to do. You can also flick the Pro Stick toward the pass at the right time
So that would be
to
B
finish
on
if you
Xbox,
prefer.
right?
On the defensive end of the floor, hands-up defense and the shot contest system have been redesigned to give players added tools for more impactful gameplay. Play with intensity and contest shots with aggressive hands-up defense by holding the Pro Stick up. If you're in foul trouble, you can play conservatively by holding the right stick down to stay planted while walling up. The block button is still your go-to for aggressive shot block attempts, but it rewards anticipation, so timing is what separates a clean rejection from a foul or whiff.
Hold on. I want to see that first shot again. In the actual gameplay clip they showed. This one right here. This registered, what was this? Solid contest. Let me see.
System.
At the actual release point. He's pretty, like, if we're talking comparing it to 2K26, which obviously there was a lot of problems with the contest system, he is really far away, and this registered solid. Let me see. It's like
And
trying
the
to freeze it
green
at the
meter is
exact moment it's coming off his
limited line.
fingertips, but Hallie also has a really low release, but I mean, he is very far away. If we're comparing it to 2K26,
Have been redesigned to give
and that registered solid contest, which Obviously, we don't fully know what that means yet, but I mean, it's like it's yellow, but the text is orange, so I would assume it's like a decent like yellow contest. Interesting. All right, here we go. Shot coverage feedback.
Shot coverage feedback now displays a color-coded 8-tier feedback system that clearly
that
explains
not already
the
in the
quality
game?
of every contest. Additionally, for every shot attempt, defenders who contribute to the defensive impact score will light up a portion of a new defensive impact indicator under the shooter. The stronger the impact, the warmer the indicator becomes. A weak contest will show up as a small white arc, while a strong contest will be a larger red one.
That was a
Contest
big
will
meter,
show up
bro.
as a small white arc, while
That's
a
a
strong
big green
contest
window.
will be a larger red one. The added feedback helps illustrate shot contest logic more clearly than previous NBA 2K titles.
This is a good
Historically,
one.
ankle-breaking crossovers have been chance-based outcomes, but in 2K27, they're skill-based and logic-driven for the first time. This new system monitors a defender's momentum and body position in real time to determine whether they're properly adjusting to the ball handler's changes of direction. If the ball handler cuts and catches the defender off guard, the likelihood of an ankle breaker significantly increases. Similar to other gameplay improvements, the defender's rating will be taken into account to decide how precisely they need to mirror the dribbler's movement and whether or not they can recover when they guess wrong.
Obviously, it depends how that actually plays out, but the thought process behind it makes way more sense. There was nothing more frustrating than you're just standing there, and the guy you're guarding just does like 3 back and forth escapes, and then your player like stumbles and he gets a wide open shot. Obviously, it all depends how it's actually like implemented and how the logic actually plays out while we're playing. But the thought process behind it is certainly better than just random like the dude did 2 dribble moves and you didn't even move and your player just starts stumbling backwards.
In 2K27, the defensive cutoffs have been expanded with the goal of giving
This is a
defenders
good
an
feature right
answer
here,
for
too,
the explosive
which can
lateral
also
movement
get your
options that
ankles
dribblers have.
taken,
Defenders
boy.
are now able to counter a ball handler's escape moves and misdirections with a quick flick of the pro stick for a one-step cutoff to close an attacking lane, or by holding R2 to trigger a lunging cutoff to cover a wider gap. The higher a player's speed and agility ratings, the more successful they'll be in cutting off the ball handler and
That's a
forcing
good
them
steal.
into a
That
fumble.
should be a steal.
Successful they'll be in cutting off the ball handler and forcing them into a fumble or dribble pickup when
That's not a blitz steal?
using the cutoff move at the right time.
Hold on, bruh.
They'll be in cutting off the ball handler
Damn, he just bobbled that and kept it?
and forcing them into a fumble or dribble pickup when using the cutoff move at the right time. In the NBA, a well-executed cutoff can jar the ball loose, and the same goes in 2K27. If a ball handler carelessly runs into a defender, a new collision
There's a blitz.
system will weigh the ratings of both players to determine whether the contact is enough to knock the ball loose. It's still possible for the ball handler to lose control of the ball and regain it, but the system is designed to reward defenders who play physically and time their steals appropriately.
I like that.
So basically saying that the ratings are going to come into to play there, which obviously they should. Like the steal versus the ball handle rating is going to like
Gain it.
affect whether it's
But the
a
system
bobble that you end up keeping, or if they
is designed to reward defenders who play
or if they're just going to tear it off you
physically and
actually knock the ball loose.
time their steals appropriately.
I guess we have to play and actually see how it plays out, but I don't know. That first clip, it was like, how would a human being not be knocking the ball loose there? But I guess we have to, we got to actually play the game before we can judge it, I think.
2K27 introduces a revamped takeover
This is actually
system
fire
that features
too, bro.
5 disciplines you can activate individually or all at once. Shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding disciplines are tracked independently throughout the game. Each has a dedicated takeover meter in the HUD. As the game progresses, discipline meters will increase and decrease based on your performance in
This is female my players, right? Like, I'm sure it's going to be in another section of the blog. I know, like, this is gameplay, so Mike's not talking about it, but we're going to the builder next.
In that given area. As the meters fluctuate, each corresponding rating will receive boosts or penalties for how hot or cold you are in that discipline. The meters range from frozen, cold, and neutral to warm, hot, and takeover. Once you get hot in a certain discipline, it will trigger that takeover ability automatically. Be sure to check out the blog for the full list of the 24 takeover abilities.
Okay, so takeover. Sorry, I know I kind of sidetracked while we were talking about, while I was saying, like, the female my player thing, because it's just, there's no way it's not, right? But basically what they're saying is there's no more where you can just, like, go dunk, 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 and then get sharp takeover. You see all your takeovers are up here. And as she dunks the ball, you see it builds her finishing takeover.
Each has a dedicated takeover meter.
As she dunks it, her finishing takeover goes up. So what people used to do, for example, was like they would pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball, and then pop sharp takeover. But now if you're doing playmaking stuff, your playmaking is going to build. If you're doing finishing stuff, your finishing is going to build. Obviously, if you're doing shooting stuff, your shooting is going to build.
It's just such a good
So you're going to unlock the takeover of how you're actually playing, instead of just being able to choose what you want. That is something I've been asking for years. Rhythm shooting.
This is a big one for you bots.
Rhythm shooting is an authentic way to feel closer to your
For your
favorite
drones.
superstars by using the Pro Stick to mimic a more traditional shooting motion, and it receives some important upgrades for 2K27. The shot meter now features a tick mark that moves in sync with your Pro Stick movement. This is a real-time visual guide that will help with learning the ideal tempo. The closer you match the tempo, the wider your timing green window becomes, making it easier to knock down excellent releases. However, if you rush or drag the flick of the Pro Stick, the green window will shrink and demand pinpoint precision to make the shot. Based on community feedback, successfully making a shot with rhythm shooting now requires greening the timing. Detailed shot feedback will tell you if your timing is early or late, and if your tempo is too fast or slow, so that you can improve and learn your shot's overall rhythm. In addition, rhythm shooting is now available at the free throw line. For players who actively practice their shooting with the Pro Stick, this transition will feel natural and seamless.
So so rhythm shooting is back. There's rhythm free throws. You have to actually time your rhythm. Pray that the rhythm shooting and button shooting are on a level playing field, because it's been 2 straight years of us having rhythm shooting with bigger green windows than button shooting. Like, it's been tested every year. This would be the 3rd year that rhythm shooting is back. Can it please just be on a level playing field? Let both, I mean, please, just, that's all I'm going to say. Please, this year, let it be button, rhythm. It's just preference. There's no advantage to either one. Is that going to happen? We'll see.
Gameplay in NBA 2K27 provides more balance and versatility for a more rewarding experience. Compete at the highest level and make an impact with skill-based features that separate the greats from the best. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the court.
All right, let's go check out the gameplay blog. All right, gameplay court.
All right, I might do a video on this too, but that's gonna be it for the reaction to the gameplay and Joe breaking it down. Like, comment, subscribe, go like Joe's video, and you know what I mean. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate it.